Welcome to Speedway Harley-Davidson. So today we're going to be taking out this 2025 Street Bob in the Purple Abyss denim color. But first, let's go over a few of the changes they made this year. So with the 2025 Street Bob, you're gonna get the 117 Milwaukee 8 with the classic tune on this model. This bike is putting out 120 foot-pounds of torque and 98 horsepower, coming in at a weight of 646 pounds. You're now gonna get a 2-in-1 pipe with the catalytic converter in the header. You've got this 3.5 gallon tank that's gonna get you 47 miles per gallon, which means you're gonna get 164.5 miles per tank of fuel. You're gonna get a monoshock in the rear, which gives it that really clean look. You've got a 4-piston fixed front brake and a 2-piston floating rear brake. You've got this 4-inch gauge with ride modes like rain, road, and sport. You've got new controls, as you can see there. You're gonna get all the rider aids you could possibly want, like ABS, traction control, drag torque slip control, cornering traction, ABS, and more. Now this model only comes in the chrome trim, but you do have the option of getting cast or laced wheels. We got the cast wheels on here today. And you do get LED lighting all the way around. So let's get geared up and get this baby out on the road. What do y'all think of that Purple Abyss denim? Comment down below. Let's hop on here. First stop, we gotta run to the gas station. So real quick, you're greeted with this beautiful analog display. You also got all of your options down here at the bottom that you cycle through right here. Right now we're in rain mode, but if you hit this mode button, you'll be able to go through rain, and now we're in road mode, and then you go to sport mode. And we'll experience all three modes today. We're gonna start off in rain mode. If you cycle through here, you'll get how many miles are on the bike, which is currently 1 mile. Then you get trip A, trip B, your remaining mileage to this tank of fuel, which is low because we have to fill it up. Then you're going to get your clock, which hasn't been set yet, a digital RPM gauge, your front tire pressure as well as your rear tire pressure, and then you're back to your mileage. So let's get her cranked up. We are now in neutral, and we are started up. All right, we're just going to head right here to the corner, fill this baby up, and then we'll hop on the road and talk about how she feels riding. You've also got this cool mirror if you need to check yourself out before you ride. All right, let's get this ride going. All right, so we're in rain mode. What I'm going to do here is do a roll on just to see how she picks up in rain mode. So right now we're doing about 25 miles per hour, and we are in second gear, and I am just going to roll on. And as you can see, the throttle response is toned down quite a bit in rain mode. It's not going to be really torquey, but that's what it's designed to do, which is prevent that wheel from slipping. So this is a great option for a newer rider, or if you're actually caught out there in the rain or snow, which is supposed to happen here in Charlotte tomorrow. So now what we're gonna do, and it definitely is a difference in your throttle response, because I'm rolling almost full throttle and it's not that responsive, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can switch into road mode while riding, and we were able to. We are now in road mode. I'm gonna slow down just a wee bit. So we are about 40 miles per hour. I can't slow down any more than this because there are vehicles behind me, but we are coming up to a light, so I should be able to do a acceleration test in road mode here. So let's get it down to second gear. We're gonna be right around the same speed, right around 20 miles per hour, and see if I notice a difference in the performance of the bike from 25 miles per hour in second gear in road mode, which is the mode most people are going to be in. So we're at 25 miles per hour. You hit the throttle, and yes, there's a huge difference in the throttle response and the acceleration from rain mode to road mode. Road mode kind of feels more like your Street Bob did with the 114 motor in the previous generations. It's a blast to ride. It's plenty of performance, plenty of torque, because of course Harley-Davidsons always have that low end torque that's going to give you that grunt and that off the line power. So road mode definitely delivers. Now of course the Street Bob is going to be your bobber style motorcycle. Not a lot of people are going to be riding this bike the way they would ride the sportier cruisers like the Lowrider S and the Lowrider ST. But while it does have a different tune on it, it has the same motor as the Lowrider S and Lowrider ST. It's just been tuned in that classic mode. So what we're going to do is jump into sport mode, because you do get a sport mode on this baby, and we're going to see what she does. All right, we're going to turn here. I can already feel just letting the clutch out. Just those little minute throttle twists. You can tell this throttle is probably over responsive for a Street Bob, because you know you got that low profile seat on here that doesn't give you, it doesn't have a lot of lower lumbar support. So I feel like in sport mode, if I'm really rolling on throttle, it might slide me off of that seat and I might end up on the rear passenger seat or between the rear passenger pillion and your main saddle here. So we can talk a little bit about ergonomics. The handlebars are actually at the place where I actually prefer them. They're about shoulder height. My arms are straight out. And the seating position, you've got forward, I'd say forward. We're going to stop so that way I can really experience the acceleration when the light changes. The seating position, as you can see, my leg is at a perfect right angle and it's extremely comfortable. I've got enough real estate from this seat for my entire butt to fit on here. And I am 6 feet tall, around 230 pounds. I was saying 130, don't I wish. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into second gear. We're at like 25 miles per hour as we were previously. And in 1 second, we're gonna roll on, countdown, 3, 2, 1, let's see what we get. Oh my Lord. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, sport mode delivers as sport mode should. And this is a lighter framed Harley-Davidson. It is basically now the entry point to the Softail lineup. You no longer have the standard in the 2025s. You've got the Street Bob as the entry point, and oh man, it is a torquey little monster. God, sport mode is no joke on this thing. It's just accelerating in every gear at every speed. So it's tuned in a classic mode, but maybe that's for road mode, because sport mode is definitely aggressive. Definitely aggressive. But the ride and the seating position is extremely comfortable. My legs are where I would want them. The handlebars are at a great height, and you can adjust that just by loosening those. You can raise them down, push them a little bit more forward. So you do have a little bit of adjustment when it comes to mini 8 handlebars on these motorcycles. Now the controls are definitely different. You're going to get a little bit of more beefy looking control there, but you got your mode button, got your cruise control and everything over there. Man, this sport mode did not come to play. That sport mode is aggressive on the Street Bob. I did not expect the Street Bob to perform like that in sport mode. Almost ended up sliding off the seat there. We're going to do it again because it was fun. All right, so we're right here. We're doing about 30 now. 30 in second gear. Let's see if there's any difference. Oh my. Woo! Yeah, I literally have to lean into it so that I don't fly off the seat. Now, I am catching quite a bit of wind because, again, you don't have any wind protection. So all that wind is just coming full blast at my chest. But that's what you would expect from a bobber. The suspension feels solid as it should. It is your traditional Softail suspension. And the Softail suspension just performs. It's tried and true. You're going to get an amazing ride out of these motorcycles, and you can still upgrade the suspension if it's not to your liking, but right out of the factory, you're going to get a solid suspension. All right, we're going to just cruise the rest of the way. Let's drop her on back down in the road mode so we don't get into any trouble. And I like that you can switch modes on the fly like that, and it's super easy to go between the modes. It's just one button, you just pop, hit it real quick, and you're in the next mode. The bike already comes set up ready for your passenger, so you can get this baby right off the showroom floor. Swing by your lady's house or your man's house, throw them on the back, and take them for a spin. You don't even have to get your bike set up to take a passenger out. It's ready to go. So I mean, you're getting a lot of motorcycle at the entry level of the Softail. You're getting the ride modes. You're getting a hell of a lot of performance out of here. I mean, sport mode is not for the faint of heart. So you're getting plenty of performance out of this motorcycle, and you're getting a stylish bike. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think? I think that the Street Bob is definitely stylish. I can't wait to see one with the laced wheels. I feel like it's going to look even better with that laced wheels setup. So we're going to go in here and get some photos of this Street Bob for our social media. If you're not following us on Instagram and Facebook, I don't know who you're following, but you definitely want to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We post a lot more on there as far as pictures daily, what's going on at the dealership daily. As soon as new bikes come in, we're getting them on there. So you'll definitely be able to see everything on our social media platforms. So once you're done with this video, make sure you jump over there and hit that follow and like and all that good stuff. But we're going to pull up in this spot. Nice big empty parking lot. Feel like this is an excellent spot. And there you have it, the 2025 Street Bob that has been upgraded with the 2-in-1 pipe, the 117 motor with sport mode, which is absolutely epic. I feel like this is an excellent option. Now, this will be a great bike for someone who's looking to do a build as well, because of the amount of parts and different things you can change and completely adjust the look of this bike if you would like to. Comment down below, what are some things you would do to this bike right away as soon as you get it? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video. There may be someone looking for that Street Bob ride review, and you're going to make them extremely happy. But we will see you in that next video. Deuces.